Hey, as I understand you guys are in sunny Aruba, I'm back here in cold Ohio. I broke into Kurt Keller's house and we're gonna go through his system. I'm AJ with Robertson Heating Supply. Today, we're gonna go over a basic gas system and a system in a home. So we're gonna cover anywhere from ductwork to the HVAC side of it, which we're gonna talk about the cooling coil, the gas furnace, the gas pipe, exhaust, and also the air filtration system. And then later on we'll dive into components inside a gas furnace and all how it works together. So we'll get started. We send that out the chimney. So here is actually the exhaust pipe. This is a 96% efficient gas furnace. So the reason it's vented in a PVC plastic pipe is because it actually condenses and it's a lower temperature. So the temperature of a typical 95% or 96% gas furnace is probably somewhere around the 105 to 110 degree range. When we get down to those cool exhaust temperatures, they start to condense. That's why we have to have it in a plastic PVC pipe. The condensed portion of that exhaust will create water particles and it'll go down in, and we're actually going to drain that out of the furnace on this side. Now, where do we get the air to burn? We bring it in from the outside on this furnace. This furnace has an intake air pipe that again is PVC pipe. Comes down in and delivers the air from outside to be burned, sent through the heat exchanger, and then out the exhaust. This here is called the line set. This blue piece here is called a filter dryer. Refrigerant travels through this copper line set and delivers it to what we call this evaporator coil up top here. So this does all the air conditioning side of the business. This black insulated pipe here is actually cold. The reason it's insulated is because it sweats. So we insulate it to keep it from sweating and dripping all over the basement or the equipment. This other pipe here is a little bit warmer than this one, so it's not necessarily insulated all the time. Only certain applications. The filter dryer collects any kind of moisture or particles inside that refrigerant system. We don't want any kind of moisture in with the refrigerant because it will not work properly if it is. All right, now we're gonna open up the gas furnace and check out the components inside. So we remove the door, and inside this high efficiency gas furnace, we have a lot of wires going on in here and a lot of components that make sure either safety of operation, safety of the consumer, and also to make sure the unit is working properly. Right here, this right here is actually called a gas valve. Its job is to let gas come from this gas pipe into this manifold right here. The manifold then has orifices inside it that spit the gas out into these burners here and shoots it into the heat exchanger. I'll show you heat exchanger a little bit later on.